today I just want to talk about, I hear a lot of people come to ask me, people come to me, my inbox is, full of a lot of messages sometimes asking how people can know God's purpose for their lives. Can you hear me very well? Can you just let me know if you can hear me well? I remember the last time my volume was off and nobody could hear me and I was just talking to myself. Okay, thank you, you can hear me. Awesome. Okay, so I was saying that I hear a lot of people come to ask me how they can, thank you, you can hear me well, how they can discover the purpose of God for their lives, how they can know what they're supposed to be doing. Good, thank God you can hear me. A lot of people ask, how can I know, why am I even here? I remember a friend of mine was telling me, I have no talent, I have no skills, I have no purpose. She was just joking and just messing about and saying she has no purpose. Her purpose is to be a mommy, we're just laughing over it, saying that that's her future ambition, she has no talent, no gifts and all that. And I was telling her, how can you say that? God has given each and every one of us gifts. All of us have talents. We have something inside of us that we can all use to glorify God and affect humanity. God has called us to a life of significance. Yes, you're laughing. Yes. She said her future ambition is to be a mommy. Do you imagine that? So all of us are called to a life of purpose. And I know that a lot of people know that there's something that they're supposed to be doing. They feel restless. Sometimes they feel like there's more to life than where they are right now. They just know. Yes, exactly. Unpaid job, Oh, if only they could pay us, that would be so great and beautiful. So a lot of people are agitated. They know there's more to their lives than where they are. They know, they can sense it. They know that there's just this discontent that they have inside of them. They know that there's more to life than where they are. They just have this yearning in their hearts. They know that God has created them for a purpose, for a reason. They know that there's something that they're designed to do. And they're just wondering, how will I know what I'm supposed to be doing? And the truth is that it's not such a difficult thing. It's not a very difficult thing to understand, to know. But it just takes, a bit of introspection. Just look inwards and, you find what God has called you to be. And I always like to say, listen. In discovering God's purpose for your life, you just have to listen. Listen, and listen. For those of you who will be watching later on, maybe the replay, my name is Olushe, and I host Moms Achieving Purpose. I'm a blogger, I'm a discovery coach, and I teach and train and coach women, especially mothers, on how to discover, embrace, and fulfill God's purpose for their lives. So today we're looking at how to discover God's purpose. And the first, I was saying that just learn to listen. Listen, and listen. That is just the key to discovering God's purpose for your life. So who do you listen to, or what do you listen to? The first thing I'll say listen to is listen to your discontentment. I was saying that a lot of us feel agitated sometimes. You feel like there's more to your life than where you are right now. Listen to that agitation in your heart. Listen to that discontentment. What are you agitated about? What are those things that irk you sometimes? Those things that you just wish you could just solve. What are those things? What are you dissatisfied about? What exactly is that thing that makes you feel uncomfortable? Listen to those things. Sometimes those satisfactions that you have, those discontentment that you feel, is just an indication of what God would like for you to do. So listen to them. Listen to that discontentment, that dissatisfaction. Just listen. Listen to that voice of discontentment. It may just be an indication of where God is leading you to. Sometimes, if something just gets you upset, sometimes you just feel that, what exactly is the problem? Why do people like to do things this way? That may just be a key, an indication to the things that God wants you to do. That may be a key to the things that God is calling you to do. So what are you dissatisfied about? What is causing your discontentment? Listen. I said listen. What exactly are you also going to be listening to? Listen to your gifts and to your talents. Like my friend I was joking about, she said that she has no talent, no gifts. Everybody has something that God has put inside of them. You have a gift, you have a talent. It may not be something that, not everybody's good with their hands. Like maybe you can make clothes, you can make hair, you are good with makeup. Not everybody has those kind of giftings. But some people are great listeners. They'll make great counselors. Some people can teach other people. So what exactly is that gift and talent? If you look inwards, just look at yourself and say, what are those things that are my talent, my giftings? Do I like to listen to people? Do I like to talk? Can I talk for forever and not feel uncomfortable about it? Just talking and talking and talking. Some people are good at talking. That may be the gift that they have that they will use to fulfill God's purpose for their lives. What are you good at? What are your talents? What do you love to do? What's that thing that you find yourself doing and you won't even know that time has gone? You'll be like, I just found out that it's 2 a.m. and I'm still here doing this. What is that thing? For me, I just love to surf the internet. I love the internet. I don't know why. I just like to just keep looking for things on the internet. And that's probably why I'm blogging today. I just love it. I love the internet. What do you love to do? What comes naturally to you? What can you do with your eyes closed, effortlessly, without even blinking, without making too much of an effort? What is that thing that you can do with your eyes closed and you can do effortlessly? Listen to that thing that God has endowed you with. Listen to your giftings. Listen to your talents. Listen to those things that are on the inside of you already. Things that you can do without even making an effort. Because those things that God has endowed you with are just indications of where God would like to have you. So what are those things? Listen to them. You can even get a notebook right now and start to write them down. What are those things that are your gifts and your talents? You can just start to list them out. Okay, well, I think I like to sing. I think I like to draw. I think I like to speak. I think I like to listen to other people's challenges and problems. I think I like to solve people's problems. That's me. Just don't tell me you have a problem. I'll be thinking. I will have sleepless nights trying to help you solve your problem, trying to help you find a solution to that problem. You know? So listen to your talents and your giftings. I like this scripture. There's a scripture that I love to read. It's in Exodus chapter 31 verse 6. Exodus 31 verse 6, and says, I have personally appointed Oholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, to be his assistant. Moreover, I have given special skill to all the gifted craftsmen, so that they can make all the things I have commanded you to make. That's God for you. God has given special skill to gifted craftsmen. God has given you gifts. Whatever God is equipping you for in life, whatever your purpose in life is, God has given you a gift for that purpose. So just listen to your gifts. Welcome, Kende Clegg. It's good to have you here. Just tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap. Let me know you're here. Tap, tap, tap. Keep tapping. Yeah, hearts are free. Hearts are free. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Okay, so I was saying that whatever God has called you for, He equips you for. There's that gift, that talent on the inside of you that you have, that God has given you. You like to teach, you like to speak, you like to draw, whatever it is. God, that is a likely indication as to exactly what God has called you to do. Your life purpose is usually, hinged on your gifts and your talents. And I also said, listen, and listen. The third thing you listen to, okay, before Kende came, I said listen to your discontentment, listen to your dissatisfaction. Second thing is listen to your gift and talent. And the third thing you listen to your experiences. What have you been through? Sometimes those things you've been through in life, what has God helped you to come out from? Those are usually indications as to exactly what God is calling you to do. What are those challenges that you have been able to overcome? What are those problems that you have been able to to come out from. You know, whatever scars you have to show for your battles are usually the things that God is going to use to help you to comfort other people. You know, the Bible says that He comforts us in all our troubles so that we can comfort other people as well. When they are troubled, we'll be able to give them the same comfort that God has given us. Those things that you have been able to overcome, those challenges, those troubles, are usually things that God will be used to know along your life's purpose. God will use those things for you. So there are usually indications as to what God is calling you to. So listen to your experiences. What has God helped you to come out from? What storms have you been able to come out from standing? What are those storms you've been able to navigate and come out tall on the other side? What are those things? Usually there are things that are the things that God will use to help you to discover your life's purpose. You know, then I say listen to other people. Listen to other people. Welcome, Furo Douglas. Welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. You know, so I said listen to God. God is the one that sent you here. Listen to other people. Sorry, if I go to listen to God, listen to other people. What do people say about you usually? Welcome, Furo Douglas. It's good to have you here. What are those things that other people say about you? What are those things? You need to listen to those things. Sometimes people see you even more than you can see yourself. Yes, you're welcome. People see you. People are watching you more than you even know yourself. People can help you to discover who you are and where you're going. You can just write, you know, have a bit of paper or just sample an opinion from people. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. And say exactly what do you think about me. Ask other people, what do you think about me? What do you think my strengths are? What do you think my weaknesses are? What do you think I'm called to do? Ask other people. You'll be amazed at what they will say. Ask other people, what do you think I'm passionate at? What do you think I'm good at? Just ask other people. Ask them and you'll be amazed at what you will get. Sometimes those things will be an indication. Habiba Kendi, welcome Habiba. It's good to have you join me here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming. So we're talking about how to discover your life's purpose. People will tell you. Just sample their opinion. Hi, Habiba. Ask them, what do you think I'm good at? You'll be amazed at their feedback. Ask them, you'll be amazed. What do you think I'm good at? Welcome, Neka. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you join me here. So, you know, I was saying that how to discover your life's purpose is to listen. Listen, listen, and listen. We've covered listen to your... The first thing I said was listen. Listen to your discontentment, your dissatisfaction. Then I went to listen to your gift and talents. Listen to your experiences. I said now we're looking at listen to other people. You can ask other people, what do they think you're good at? You'll be amazed. You hear, you like to talk a lot. You like to listen to people. You're a good counselor. Or when you teach me, I enjoy it. You'll be amazed. Okay, how do you put that arrow at Habiba? All you have to just do is say, you'd say at Habiba Kendi. You have to put at her handle. And then it's a go to her, okay? I hope you got that. Just put at her handle, at Habiba Kendi, and then you would be able to tag her. Okay, good. So, you know, I was saying that you listen to other people. Sample people's opinion. Yeah. Sample other people's opinion, and you'll be amazed at what they'll say about you. They'll tell you your strengths. You'll be amazed at the kind of things that people will tell you about yourself. Things that you didn't even know about. Things that you didn't know about. Things that you didn't even know about yourself. You know, sometimes other people are watching you and they know so much more about you than you can even see yourself. Yeah. You know. So listen to them. What are they saying about you? What are other people saying about you? Sometimes those things are an indication of where God is pointing you towards, of your life's purpose. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. They're free. They're free. They're free. Just keep tapping. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, so I was saying that what are people's impression about you? What are people's impression about you? What are things that people are saying about you? Okay, so also I was saying that before some other people joined in, I was saying that what is that thing that you can do and you not even know that time has gone? Thank you for the hearts. And then please don't forget to share with your followers. If they're saying bad about you, sometimes you need to listen to. I mean, they should just tell you your strengths. Yeah, sometimes if people are saying bad things about you, you need to sift through all that garbage and know which one is the proper criticisms. Sometimes people are criticizing you, and sometimes you need to listen to those critics, because therein you can know your weaknesses and know the things that you need to work on. But if they are just pulling you down and just saying things that are not called for, then you just need to cut yourself away from those kind of people. You don't need those kind of negativities in your life. You don't need them at all. But just ask your friends. I mean, people that are close to you, they'll be able to tell you. They'll be able to tell you what are your strengths, things that you can do for free. What are your strengths? What are the things that you do that you can do, and if you won't even take note of time. You won't know that time is just gone. I was saying that, for instance, I like to be on the internet a lot. I will just be there. Sometimes I'll just be there. I won't even realize that time is just gone. So what are those things that you can do even when nobody's there? Nobody needs to motivate you. Just get up and do them. You don't need too much cajoling to do them. Sometimes they are an indication of your life's purpose. Then you need to ask yourself, yeah, I get you. Sometimes I understand. Sometimes there's a lot of jealousy, envy. Yes, I understand you perfectly. But I'm sure even in the midst of all those bad belly friends, like we call them, you can still be able to sift out some of those good ones. Yes, Kendi. Yes, sometimes they're just envious. They're just jealous about your achievements and where you're going. So they will not want to tell you the truth about your strength and all those things. But I'm sure you'll be able to find some of those good ones, some of those great friends that will just tell you the truth about yourself. Okay? So I was trying to say that when are you the most satisfied, if I can put it that way? It's also an indication to where you're supposed to be. When do you feel? I'm not showing. She will be able to see it. You won't be able to see it, but she'll be able to see it. Okay? She'll be able to see that you're tagging her. Thank you, Frida Glass, for inviting your followers. Please don't forget to invite your followers. Just swipe up and just say share. Share on Twitter. Share with your followers, and let's just have a party here. Okay? All right. Thank you. I am Rin Reds Golf One. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I was saying that how to find your life's purpose. Hi. It's good to have you join us here on how to discover your life's purpose. So, know yourself, your needs. What are your needs? What makes you feel complete? Okay? No problem, Kendi. We'll hook up later. Okay? I'll have to give you a breakdown. That's fine. No problems about that. Okay, hi, okay? So we're looking at, I was saying listen to your experiences, listen to your talent, your giftings, listen to what other people are saying about you, listen to your to where you're coming from, the things that you've been able to overcome in life. Just listen. You will be amazed at the kind of things that you will discover. And I find out that when I write, not just saying, oh, listen, and then just sit there and just be expecting that ideas will come to you. If you can just write, sometimes writing gives clarity. For me, welcome, Adetero David. It's good to have you here. Welcome. It's good to have you join me. Please don't forget to share with your followers. Just swipe up and just click on share. Share on Twitter. Just share with your followers, so we can have a lot more people joining us in this. Okay? Yeah. So no. It's not gonna mess up anything. Just share. Okay? Share. Don't worry, you won't be cut off. Yeah. So I was saying that what motivates you to be at your best. I was saying that there's some things you do that you don't need anybody. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. Okay, I was saying that some things you do, you don't need anybody to motivate you. You just find that you can do them. You don't need anybody. Even when you're hungry, even when you're tired, you just find yourself getting up and doing those things. Those things usually are an indicator of your life's purpose. Welcome, Lala Fora. It's good to have you join us here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about how to discover your life's purpose. It's good to have you here. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so talking about, hello, good to have you here. Ask yourself, we're talking about sometimes your friends may not be objective with you because you have been envious. But sometimes, think about it. Just ponder on it for a bit, If sometimes you meet total strangers, what are those things that total strangers say about you? They are strangers. They haven't met you before. And they say, oh, you're so sweet. Or, you're such a great listener. Total strangers. What are those things that they can even say about you? Sometimes those things are an indicator of your life's purpose. First impressions. What are the first impressions that people usually have about you? Is it that, you talk a lot? That's not a bad thing. Even though sometimes people mean it in a bad way. But it's not a bad thing. Because liking to talk, just sometimes, welcome back, Habiba. It's good to have you join us again. I'm sure the network can be erratic sometimes. Welcome back, Habiba. Sometimes total strangers just say some things to you and you be like, oh, how do they even know that about me? Sometimes those are indicators of some of the things that are just the best things about you. So sometimes those things point towards your life's purpose, And also, your long-term friends. I mean, those ones are not bad belly ones. The long-term ones, not the envious, jealous types. Your lifelong friends. What are those things that they're saying about you? What drives you? What motivates you? What are you passionate about? What's that thing that you could do for free, even if nobody was going to pay you for it? What is that thing you could do for free? I love to blog. Yeah, yes, sis. Yeah, there's some of those ones that, just don't like you. They don't like your successes. They don't like, they don't like your successes. They just don't like the fact that you are doing great. They just don't like it. And so they won't give you an objective view about yourself. Not those ones. Yes, I'm a blogger, sis. I'm a blogger. I blog at momsachievingpurpose.com. I'm a mom blogger. I help moms discover, embrace, and fulfill God's purpose for their lives. That's what I do, sis. Welcome at Dan Flow Fashion. Yeah, there's room for everyone to shine, sis. There is just there is room. All of us can just sparkle our world, like Naomi says. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And how are you too? It's good to have you here. Oh, sis, you're a blogger too. Don't worry, I'll check out your profile and see what you blog about. Great. It's good to have you join me here, sis. It's just a wonderful thing. All of us have something inside of us that we can shine with. You can just run with. When we shine, we give others permission to shine. Nobody's light is going to dim yours. No way. The more, awesome. That's a great thing. How are you finding the blogging? I'm sure you're finding it interesting. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm sure you get to get better as time goes on. It's not easy. Don't worry. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. I understand. Keep at it, and I'm sure you would. After a while, you become an international, global blogger. Yes, sis. Okay, so just keep at it. And sometimes you may not discover what you're supposed to be doing until you just start to hone your skills, Yeah, don't worry. I'll check you out and I'll just give you all the support you need. I'll check you out, sis. I'll check you out. Yeah. Okay, I'll check you out. All right then. So, I was saying that sometimes you may need to start to do some of the things that you find yourself that you love. It's in doing that you start to discover more and more about yourself. Yeah, don't worry, I'll check it out. It's in doing that you begin to discover more and more about you. Sometimes where am I located? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. So, great. So sometimes it's in doing, sometimes on the path. I know I like to say that sometimes you have just enough light to see the next step. Just enough light to see the next step. Sometimes you not see the whole big picture. You won't see the whole big picture. But as you move along, you find out that you begin to get more clarity. about what you're supposed to be doing. So sometimes you won't just fold your arms and say, oh, I'm still trying to discover who I am. Start from where you are. For instance, I started blogging because people were coming to ask me that how was I able to balance my mom life with all the other things I was doing. So I said, oh, a friend of mine told me, please write me a manual. How are you doing it? How are you able to cope with your mom life and, with all the other things you're doing? How am I able to balance my life with being a mom of 3 children? Yes, for real. Start from where you are. You'll be amazed at the things you will discover just because you started from where you are. And then I said, okay, rather than write out a manual, let me start a mom blog and just share with people about how I've been able to balance my life, with 3 children, and at that time I had no help, and I've been able to do it so far. And it's been a great thing. It's sometimes you have the challenges, but, being able to plan, being able to have your schedules in place and all those things. Welcome back, Aneka. Good to have you here. I've been blogging for almost 2 years now. Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah. I think it'll be 2 years sometime in September, October. Yes. Yeah, just about a year and a half, really. I've been blogging for And in those times, I've discovered a lot more things about not just blogging. There, I was able to find my purpose, that I was supposed to be helping moms discover who they are. Because I know that a lot of mothers, once they start having children, they get discouraged. The mom life just takes over everything they're doing and all of those things. And I realized that, a lot of moms were just tired. They're bogged down they're just overwhelmed by the mom life. And they think that that's all they're supposed to be doing. And I was like, no. You are more than just being a mom. You are more than just a mom. There's a purpose, there's a plan of God for your life. There's something that God has put on the inside of you that you are supposed to be doing as well. You are more than just a mom. So I help moms. I'm a purpose discovery coach for mothers. I have an academy where I train, moms, where I coach them. Yeah, being a mom could be overwhelming initially. Yes, sis, I agree with you 100%. Sometimes you're like, oh, I'm even too tired to think, not talk of trying to think of purpose. What is that? I'm just trying to get through each day. But, I realized that, 109%, yes, sis, you are right. And I realized that just by being intentional about my daily life, having my schedules in place, having my planners in place, planning my life generally, helps to give me time, focusing on the important things of, about life. That'll be for another scope, another day, about the strategy and the structure towards this. But today we're looking at discovering your purpose, okay? Discovering your purpose. And, think about those things. What drives you? What drives you? What drives you? What gets the gears going for you? What motivates you? What are you driven to do and to be? In those things, you begin to find your life's purpose. You begin to find expression for yourself. I was saying that sometimes you need to start from where you are. If you don't start, sometimes you will not discover the other things. Sometimes you have enough light just for the next step. You have enough light for the next step. You take that step. Once you're on that step, you get clarity for the next step. So in describing your life's purpose, don't wait till you discover it all, because really, purpose is not a destination. You will never say, oh, now I have found my purpose. No way. Until we all leave the earth, we will keep discovering some things. Purpose is not a destination. It's not something you say, oh, I've achieved it or I've accomplished it. No. Yes, sis. Clarity comes from taking actions. You are absolutely right, sis. Sometimes you need to just take that next step. And in taking that next step, you start to understand better, about some things. I was doing an exercise recently. My own coach. I have a coach as well. I have my coach and I'll coach other people too. My coach gave me a task to do. Writing about my past, my present, and my future. Do you know that just by sitting down to write about things that I've been through, I was able to draw similarities between my past and what God has called me to do? Yeah. Yes, sis. Throw me some emojis there. Moms that are here doing it day after day. Yeah. You guys are just awesome. Moms are fabulous. I don't know how we do it, but we just do it. I'm a Christian also. Okay, so my favorite scripture for my mom life is this scripture that says, by my God, I can run through a troop. By my God, I can leap over walls. So when I feel overwhelmed and I'm just tired, I say, you know what, Olushoye, get up there, girl. By God, you are running through troops, the troops of housework, the troops of chasing the kids all around, the troops of, of even doing my own thing, of running my business and all of those things. Yes, sis. We have so much in us. When we begin to write things down, we see the big picture. You're absolutely right. Absolutely, sis. When you begin to put things down, you begin to see more and more of where you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be doing. It's just a fantastic experience. So I'll say, you will learn from writing. You will learn from writing. Write about where you're coming from. Write about where you are right now. Write about where you're going. You will find clarity in those things. You'll be amazed. That clarity will come from when you write about where you're coming from, where you are presently, and where you're going. Yeah, sometimes we are so tired. Yeah, 3 kids, school, church, choir, business, homework, talk to people. Oh, my sister. Yeah, just by listing them all out, I'm already getting overwhelmed. It's all God. It is all God. So I rely on God. Yeah, yes, I can do all things through God that strengthens me. Oh, drama group also. Oh, you are a great mom. Social media, yeah. There's just so much to do. But you know what I've realized? One of the things that, I'll do that maybe some other time, talking about the strategy and the structure and the how and how to focus on the important things so that you don't lose focus. You don't do so many things. You're not an octopus. The octopus syndrome, where you are doing so many things and then you get so tired, so overwhelmed, and you're not able to focus on things that are important to your life's purpose. Okay, so another scope will be doing that. Okay, so in discovering God's purpose for our lives, we've looked at listen to your past, listen to your experiences, listen to what other people are saying about you, your close friends, listen to what total strangers are saying about you, and then listen to God. Listen to God, absolutely. Anytime I'm writing, before I start to write about, when I want to get clarity about some things, I say, God, Holy Spirit, I invite you into this room right now. I say, as I write, open my eyes to see things that normally I will not be able to see. Help me to remember things that normally I will not be able to remember. Help me to cast my mind on things that normally I will not be able to cast my mind on. And so when I begin to write in that atmosphere of the Spirit of God, when I begin to write in that atmosphere, I begin to gain more clarity. Because only God really, He created us anyway. He's a manufacturer. So read the manual. Listen to Him. Let Him be the one to tell you what your life purpose is. Listen to what God is saying. Let Him direct you on your life's purpose. Sometimes, even, in our greatest time when we're trying to get clarity for our life's purpose, we may miss it if we don't ask God. Because He created us. He knows everything about you. Okay, sis, bye. Bye. See you. Okay, catch you later, babe. Catch you later, sis. Okay, so, sometimes we just have to keep digging, and trust that God will reveal Himself to us and reveal to us. So in all the things that I've said today about listening, the most important part is to listen to God, because He created you and He knows your life's purpose. He knows what He created you for. He knows what He created for you. Okay, so you need to listen to Him. So the exercise I'm going to be giving you, the task after today's lesson, after today's learning scope, you're going to take a notebook. You're going to be writing about all these things I've shared. Okay, welcome back, Fru Douglas. All the things that I've shared, all those. Listen to your past, listen to your experiences, listen to other people, what they've said about you, your friends, total strangers, what they're saying about you. Listen to your passion. What are you passionate about? Your gift, your talents. What are those things that you can do for free? What motivates you? What drives you? Just start to write them down. Don't just say, oh, think about it in my head. No. You need to write them down. Write them down. When you're writing brings clarity to you. And then I also said, start from where you are. If you like to write, start writing. If you like to sing, start singing. In doing those things, you begin to see more and more clearly where you're supposed to be. You receive more clarity. Okay, then. We're going to call it a night now. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Do you want to ask anything before we round this up? Just tap the screen. Tap, and show me some love. Email. Okay, my email is me. That's me at momsachievingpurpose.com. Welcome, Okbem. It's good to have you here. Or your email is downflowfashion@gmail.com. Okay, mine is me, that's me, at momsachievingpurpose.com. That's me at. Good evening. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you, sis. Good to have you here. Okay, so you can watch the replay just in case you're just joining us because we're about rounding up. Please don't forget to watch the replay. And you can still give me the heart, give me the love. Yes, sis. Write the vision down, make it plain. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Write it down. The more you write, the more clarity you get. All right. Okay, so I was saying that you should write it down. Don't forget to write it out. And I was saying that in all of this, don't forget to ask God. Don't forget to ask God. Don't forget to ask God. You can check my bio later if you want to see how you can connect with me. You can check my bio, so you can go. It will lead you straight to my website, and you can see my blog. And sis, don't worry. We'll do that. We'll support you. We'll support you in your blogging. Okay, sisters. Okay, everyone that joined in. It was good to have you here. And if you want more clarity, I'm open to your questions. You can just fire me an email at me at momsachievingpurpose.com. Check my bio. You find watch, ask, wait, and listen to him. You're right, sis. My Facebook also, I have a Facebook group, Moms Achieving Purpose. Have a Facebook page, Moms Achieving Purpose. Just check me, Moms Achieving Purpose. I'm on Google Plus as well, Moms Achieving Purpose. You find me there like that. Okay? So you can connect on Facebook. Moms Achieving Purpose. You find my Facebook page. There's a group also on Facebook. You can join the mom group. Moms Achieving Purpose. Okay? That's MOMS. MO. The mom is MOMS. Moms. MOMS Achieving Purpose. Moms Achieving Purpose.com. That's the website. Moms Achieving Purpose. That's the Facebook page. Moms Achieving Purpose. That is the Facebook group as well. You can ask to join. And it's a closed group, so you can request to join. Okay, sisters. Okay, everyone who came here, those who will be watching on the replay. My name is Olusha Yashiru, and I help moms to discover, to embrace, and to fulfill God's plan and purpose for their lives. In our next scope, we'll be looking at how to stay focused in the midst of all the many things you find yourself doing. Okay, so the next time I'm going to be scoping, make sure you don't miss it. Okay, it'll be nice to have you here. How we can sift through all the many things, how to overcome the octopus syndrome. When you are doing so many things, you want to know which one exactly you should focus on. Okay? What we're calling it tonight. It was good having everyone here. Don't forget, those who will be watching the replay, give me the hearts. Your heart still counts. They still count. Okay, then, everyone. Have a good evening or have a good afternoon. I don't know where you'll be watching from. Maybe a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning. Okay, then, bye. See you later. Catch up with you later. Bye.